From the floor, Mr. Scozzafava.
Mr. Chairman, members of the Republican Committee, and guests. As most of you are aware, I've had the privilege to represent the fine people from the town of Mariah for a total of 19 years as their supervisor. I'm also very proud to say that through the years, the town of Mariah has seen many of our residents hold county-wide office, such as John Motella, who served as our county clerk for a number of years, and John McDonald, who's also a native of the town of Mariah, who served as our district attorney. And I should point out our current district attorney is a native of the town of Mariah. I'm also very proud of the fact that tonight, of the 3 candidates vying for the office of district attorney, 2 of those candidates are also both natives of the town of Mariah. Now, one of the responsibilities of holding public office is that there will be times when we are faced with difficult decisions. Most actions that we take ultimately will have consequences, and hopefully for the better. As most of you know, I've never been one to sit on the sidelines and just watch the game, but I've always chosen to participate. There was a recent letter to the editor in which I was mentioned. There was also a recent mailing by our former district attorney, which I believe, which my name was also mentioned, which I believe clearly shows that as a party, we can't prevail if its leadership and power is only contained by a select few. We as public officials and committee members must be willing to accept the responsibilities that we are delegated by the positions that we hold. We must not let a few gain control by mixing half-truths and trying to influence others so that they may pursue their own agendas. I do not know of anyone who wins at everything in which they encounter. Sometimes we lose, regardless of how prepared we may think we are to win. That's life, and in this business we taste defeat more often than we would like, but how we lose, I believe, is a true definition of one's character. Whether it be today, tomorrow, or if it was years ago. I have one book that I've read through the years. It was presented to me years ago by Wes Roberts. One of the passages in this book I most remember, and it is this, and I quote, "It is a simple truth that the greater your accomplishments, your victories, the greater the opposition, torment, and discouragement your enemies will throw in your path. Expect it, but never become a victim of it." For the past 3 years, Julie Garcia has held the office of district attorney. She was elected to the office by an overwhelming majority of voters in this county. During her tenure, she has shown loyalty to the people of this county by demonstrating the courage to question long-standing practices and ask why. She has never tried to avoid accountability for any actions of herself or of her office in the performance of her duties. She has shown true responsibility that by not backing away from the sometimes tough and very emotional cases that today her opposition is trying to use to discredit her. I've known this individual since she was 8 years old. She holds office for all the right reasons and does not have any personal agendas. She is very loyal to truth and to what's right. She grew up in the town of Mariah, in the hamlet of Witherby, and currently lives in the town of Westport with her 3 nieces, Brittany, Kristen, and Casey. It is with great enthusiasm and absolutely no reservations that I nominate this individual, who I repeat is our current district attorney, and was chosen to hold this office by a majority of the voters of this county. Thank you.
Thank you.